Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm T1P, and this is another video for my friend Clumpmeister. It's the second video in the series, and in this one, I'm going to show you how to launch and trigger clips in Ableton Live, and show you what the live in Ableton Live is all about. So, I'm going to set off a drum loop, and then using MIDI controls, I'm going to record a bass line, then switch to my lead instrument and play a lead over the top of the bass line that I've just recorded. So this required a little bit of setup to get started, and I'll explain what I've done here. This is going to be the drum loop that we launch, and I'm using knobs on my Axiom 25 controller to do it. Even though I have a launch pad, I'm using the knobs to illustrate the versatility of the system and how you can really basically use any MIDI control to handle it. Then using the 1 and 2 keys on my keyboard, I'll be selecting which one of these two tracks is armed. Then whichever one is armed, when I launch this empty clip up here, it will set that one recording. Then when I hit the knob again, it will stop it from recording and continue playing the loop that was just recorded. And all I have to do to switch between those two instruments is press 1 or 2, depending on which one I want to use. Ignore these two channels. This live synth is just in case you had a hardware synth or something like that that you were bringing in from the outside. You would route your audio from external. If you have an audio interface, you would use whatever the interface options are in here for the proper channels for your audio to come through. And then you would want to map this arm button as opposed to one of these others here. These two channels are for if you have Reason and you wanted to use a synth instrument in Reason. You just route the audio in from Reason, send the MIDI out from whatever instrument that you're using to Reason, and make sure you pick the specific instrument to do that. And these two channels are Launchpad specific channels that you don't really need. I have them just so I can see the pretty lights on my Launchpad. But whenever this clip is playing, it's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way for 8 bars, and it's also counting which bar. So depending on which one of these is highlighted, it will light up a different button on the Launchpad. So I can see exactly how many bars we are into the 8-bar phrase, and it helps with launching clips and making sure that you're setting them off at an appropriate time. These 4 channels here, C2 through D sharp 2 or -2, they are just so I can see which buttons are set to MIDI controls, and I have them set for, starting and stopping the track from running, and just simple things, but it shows what's lit up and what I have programmed. Then this just sends all of that information to the Launchpad. So to start this out, what we're going to do is we're going to twist a knob that launches this clip. Then going to twist a knob that sets this recording. Then I'm going to switch channels, twist a knob that sets this recording, and we'll see how it goes. Put the mouse over here so you can see that I'm doing it all with the MIDI controls. Of course, there's some sort of a problem with my freaking MIDI. Alright, now we're ready. Let's do this for real. Well, I messed up recording the lead, but you get the idea. Here, let's try this while it's just... So that lead was a lot better. Yeah. So, that's how you make live, and hopefully that helps, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Be sure to comment and like and all of that stuff.